This time it's Fields on the carry. Watch out. Justin Fields. Hello, Columbus. 51 yards. Justin Fields.
Well, they got a big hole because watch the eyes of the FAU players. They're all going with Dobbins on the offense's right. Fields with a big hole, and then you see that explosiveness.
First down at the Florida Atlantic 32. Fields lets it fly high. Touchdown, Ohio State. Benjamin Victor, 32 yards.
Had a ton of injuries up front over the last couple years.
Play action now, a slant, and that's Cody White, who lost the football. It's loose, and the Buckeyes, Malik Harrison has the takeaway. Exactly what the Spartans did not need, and Ohio State set up inside the 30.
Lewerke squeezes it in, but right there, watch Arnett try to fight to get that football out. Once the ball's out, that's where Malik Harrison jumped.
Five-man rush. Ritter under pressure. Down he goes. The pocket collapsed, and Chase Young got there for Ohio State.
Devon Hamilton, watch him. He gets singled up one-on-one because everyone's looking at Chase Young. Rips inside, gets home, and then Chase Young finishes him off.
J.K. Dobbins. Can they catch him? They cannot. A Buckeye touchdown.
Watch pitch close right here at the bottom of the screen. He's there, and Perry Young gets out of place, and then Dobbins, easy hole to run through. The ability to show some long speed right there. Offensive line getting up on their blocks.
The wide receivers get tighter towards the ball. It's a bunch formation. They love to run crossing routes from this.
Third down and 6. They'll run Dobbins around the corner. Dobbins looking for the first down. He has it and more. Still on the move. Dobbins. Touchdown Buckeyes. What a run by J.K. Dobbins. A 26-yard touchdown.
6 missed tackles. You could say maybe one right there, maybe a half. You got one right there. 2, 3, 4, a stiff arm, 5, and a 6th. And Dobbins is into the end zone.
What a
How about
player.
the little guy with some strength at the end of that run?
Ferguson, the tight end, at the bottom of your screen. Watch him. He's got great hands. Cone. Under trouble. Cone had it stripped by guess who? Chase Young, maybe the best player in America.
Don't leave out the defense. This guy's the most disruptive player in America. Chase Young.
35-yard gain for Quintez Cephas. First down. Cone sacked again. Loose. Warner picks it up. Warner breaks it back. He's got blockers. Warner down at the 45. Chase Young.
Unbelievable. They continue to single him up, and he just races by the right tackle, knocks the ball out of Cone's hand. He's sound in space, making tackles.
Third down and 2 at the 33. Robinson drops it off. Looking for the first. They will not get it. That's because of Okudah.
This is one of the things that makes Okudah so special as a corner. He's not just great in coverage. He's willing to come up and tackle and stick his face right in the mix.
The weather at some point is going to change. The conference we play in helps us in the red zone. A lot of good stuff.
Fields with all day to throw, extending the play now, looking downfield, and he's going to lob one and complete it to Chris Olave.
Down at the IU 37. Play fake. Fields sets up, goes for the home run down the field, wide open. Chris Olave, touchdown Buckeyes. 37 yards.
Bite down the field on the big play fake, and now Fields knows he's got Olave wide open, and he throws a great ball.
Quarterback was close through camp all offseason. Here, he's just giving Williamson a chance.
Now they're going to the ground, Davion Johnson, but quickly swallowed up by Malik Harrison.
And the weight of expectation here is just enormous, but no Buckeye fan could quibble about anything they've seen so far tonight. To Maria Taylor, probably won't need him, but they do have all 3 timeouts. And it's a first down and much more as Dobbins breaks free in the clear. Foot race. Oh, finally touch him, but not tackle him. Touchdown Ohio State.
The offensive line, the center, left guard, Jonah Jackson, the center, Josh Myers. They're going to be able to pick up some blocks, and you'll see him hit this crease. It's a zone read where he's reading the end man on the line of scrimmage. But the safety here, Xavier Henderson, very poor angle in run support and trying to come up. takes the wrong angle and opens that up. Instead of a 10-yard gain, it goes to the house for a touchdown. And Xavier Henderson, who's been playing well tonight, a misstep that cost him, but a good job up front. Look at the physicality up front by Josh Myers, the center. They get the push that we haven't seen a lot of tonight. And you give J.K. Dobbins a little bit of room, he's going to do this.
Josiah Scott showed some speed, chased him down, but Dobbins able to survive.
I saw him maybe work the clock a little bit, but typically they're in attack mode.
Dobbins is attacking, still running, chased, and knocked down inside the 20.
Play clock down to 4. Ritter realizes it, calls for the ball. He's under pressure and swamped by the pass rush again. Guess who? Chase Young.
Look at Hamilton go up inside right there. Chase Young collapses it. Pick who you want.
Ramsey under pressure. Ramsey taken down by Chase Young. 4th sack of the season.
Check out this action, Gus, when he gets to the top of the tackle. He's working on the tackle. Now he starts working with his hands, and that's what Larry Johnson, the defensive line coach, that's what he's a master of, is those counter moves. Working with his hands, getting the hands of the offensive lineman off of you as a defensive player.
Right there, that advice paying off.
Off of play action, that pass is intercepted by Jeffery Okudah.
To him. You see, you cannot overthrow wide receivers in the middle of a defense.
And now going deep, Fields into the hand.
Play action pass. Justin Fields is looking towards K.J. Hill the entire way. And K.J. Hill, the experienced veteran.
Today on 3rd down. Fields going for it all. Got it. Did he get down in bounds? Yes. Touchdown.
But too many mistakes in the early going, and now it's 3rd and long again. Martinez escapes Young briefly, and now is going to be hammered to the ground by Malik Harrison, and that sack will force the punt team out again.
And there's nothing you can do about it on 3rd down. And this is just not a Nebraska thing. This will be anybody that Ohio State plays. And Chris, you made a point about how it's not always about the sack. It's about affecting the quarterback, making him come off of his spot and to let it.
1st and 10 now from the 37. Pitching it out to Pacheco. It was more like a shot put pitch out there, and Pacheco has nowhere to go. In fact, he's heading in the wrong direction for 2 yards. Malik Harrison coming up to make the stop.
Watch him close here. He just takes the entire angle away, runs inside out.
End done for the day with an upper body injury.
All right, Bruce, big hole for Dobbins. Finally a big play for the Ohio State running back. He breaks into the clear, hits on the afterburners, takes it inside the 10. It's 1st and goal on a 65-yard run.
He knows that he's the guy. He's not sharing any carries, so he's not trying to hit a home run every single time. But man, when he gets that one-on-one opportunity, that's where the big plays come. You've got to make that safety miss. That's J.R. Pace.
Fields to Dobbins, downhill running. J.K. Dobbins down at the 10.
What happens when you've got a guy that's too worried about Justin Fields? Now there's only 3 players on that Wisconsin side, and there's 3 bodies to block them for Ohio State. They have the numbers. It's called the run ratios. And Ohio State's able to get him blocked, and then that guy explodes through the hole like he has all year. They're playing with a purpose this season. They're playing fast and tackling very well.
2nd down and 10. Ramsey in trouble. Sacked by Chase Young.
Chase Young on the outside. Now he's going to swing back all the way to the inside. Now he's going to be right in the face of Peyton Ramsey, and that is just too quick.
They do have the 3 timeouts. A long way to go as they try to dent the scoreboard. Fumble. Martinez had the ball knocked out of his hand by Chase Young. He's made an impact tonight.
Knowing where the football is, and if he's not going for sacks, he's going for the football. We've seen him do that this year a lot.
Edric Mills spelling Washington in the backfield. Martinez immediately chased and flushed by Young and delivers a pass that's intercepted. Okudah came across and picked it off, and immediately the pass rush imposing itself.
Instead, he works back to the inside and flushes Martinez. Give Chase Young a lot of credit. See how he works to the inside? Martinez feels him, and this is just Jeffery Okudah anticipating, jumping in front and making a big-time play. You're talking about one of the top corners, if not the top corner in the entire country.
Didn't have a career reception until last week. Now he's got 2 in 2 games. Fields flushed, has space, will have a first down, and still going, gets the corner. Justin Fields finally pushed out at the 35 by Henderson.
Fields to throw, steps up, delivers deep down the field. He's got a receiver. Olave, touchdown, Buckeyes! 57 yards.
Olave's on the outside. He's one of the best deep threats in college football, and they just absolutely blow the coverage. Josh Metellus, number 14, he got caught inside looking at the tight end. He can't do that with Olave on the field, right down the field, and that was a beautiful throw.
They don't have enough time because he is that good at getting to the quarterback with great pressure.
Well, here the defense without Chase Young looking pretty strong. Malik Harrison, another tackle for a loss, and then a flag comes in as there is another little altercation.
Be throwing the football.
2 minutes to play in the first half. Here's a screen. Clifford gets it to Journey Brown, and he's gobbled up. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins. Out of bounds. No, still on the move. And he gets to the 10.
Going to get Chris Orr right in the face of Dobbins, but watch as Dobbins, he's going to use his power right here, stiff arm, and now he's down the sideline. This guy has the speed and the strength. Throws Chris Orr right down to the ground. Orr is one of the best linebackers in the Big Ten, and he's able to just scamper by and set up the Buckeyes inside the 10-yard line.
Olave, the motion man. Dobbins on first down with running room. First down, J.K. hits the edge, turns on the speed, down the sideline, and a huge run.
Right here, Khaleke Hudson has got to maintain outside leverage. He's the contained player. As soon as he allows Dobbins outside, there's nobody left, and everybody is chasing one of the most explosive players in college football. A mistake from Hudson there.
Number 4 in the country, holding teams to under 10 points per game. Smith in trouble, and there he is. Chase Young, 9.5 sacks this season.
This matchup got 3 against the Wildcats in the game a year ago, and you're going to just see him on the right side. That's just a mismatch. That's a one-on-one that Northwest.
Clifford in trouble, sacked again. Guess who, folks? The mighty Chase Young.
After the defensive timeout, it's a first down play. Martinez from the pocket, looped it over the head, and it's intercepted. Picked off the hands of Robinson, and Okudah's got his second pick tonight down at the 5.
And Robinson makes a great effort, but his tip puts it, you see Okudah laying there, and the awareness to come up with that interception. Unbelievable. And a good job of coming off of Spielman by Okudah just in case there is that tip ball or the ball goes in the air and makes the play.
Promising drive ends with a pick.
Fields to throw it, pump fake, scrambles, sets, fires, touchdown, Garrett Wilson. Wow. Justin Fields comes off the bench and throws a strike. A 30-yard score, and Ohio State takes a 41-16 lead.
Have a day, Garrett Wilson. Unbelievable. What a play. Wilson stays alive, gets the feet down in the end zone. That was a
second down and 6 at the 38. Levis, screen, Journey Brown, and he will be tackled for a loss.
Watch how disciplined these defensive linemen are when they sense a screen pass. This is Larry Johnson, the defensive line coach. Before the ball is even thrown, they all stopped and started screaming down the line of scrimmage.
What a day, and what a life. Dobbins, first down, Dobbins, dives, touchdown, Ohio State.
What does this kid not do? He's churning the clock out in between the tackles, and then bam, lightning on the outside, the explosiveness to go down, and then up and over the top to put that ball over the goal line.
Levis in trouble, and Levis sacked again. The ball loose.
He beats the one-on-one. Every time he's one-on-one, he's going to get to the quarterback. Then he starts stripping at the ball. It's loose on the ground. They try to pick it up.